Holly Willoughby remains one of the UK's most celebrated TV presenters. She's been in hot water in the past few months after the scandal with her former co-host Phillip Schofield came about, but she's held her head up high and tried her best to continue an already successful career. However, she's back in the news again, and this time the news is terrifying. Recently, a man was arrested who was plotting to kidnap and murder Holly Willoughby. Join Facts First as we unravel this horrendous plot. Holly Willoughby, a dazzling star of British television. British television has been graced with many remarkable personalities, but few have shown as much charm, versatility, and enduring appeal as Holly Willoughby. She's a television presenter, author, and model, best known for her work on ITV's This Morning and Dancing on Ice. She was born February 10, 1981, in Brighton, East Sussex. While not from a show business family, her dreams to become a star were ingrained from her childhood. Her passion for the limelight was kindled early on. At age 14, she was spotted by talent scouts at the Clothes Show Live exhibition. This pivotal moment led to her signing with the prestigious Storm Management model agency. During her teen years, Holly became a familiar face in several teen magazines, including Ms., Just 17, Shout, and more. By 17, she had begun modeling for popular brands like Pretty Polly. In 2000, her television career took off when she won an audition for a show on CITV featuring the popular pop group S Club 7, called S Club TV. Her natural charm and on-screen ease fetched her more television opportunities. She hosted several children's shows for CBBC, including Experimental and CBBC at the Fame Academy. By 2004, Holly was already a notable figure in children's entertainment. That year, she co-presented the Saturday morning entertainment show Ministry of Mayhem, which was eventually renamed to Holly and Stephen's Saturday Showdown, reflecting the popularity of its co-presenters, Holly and Stephen Mullern. She wasn't just confined to children's television, though. She began presenting CD UK in 2005, replacing Kat Deely. In 2006, Holly took a significant leap in her career when she was chosen to co-present Dancing on Ice with Phillip Schofield. The show was a massive hit, pairing celebrities with professional dancers to perform ice dancing routines under the scrutiny of a panel of experts and public voting. Holly's warm and engaging presentation style endeared her to the audience. She continued in this role until 2011, after which she was replaced by Christine Lampard. In 2009, she achieved another significant milestone, beginning to co-present ITV's This Morning with Phillip Schofield. Her chemistry with Schofield and her friendly, down-to-earth personality made her a favorite among viewers. Away from the camera, Holly leads a largely quiet and private life. She married Dan Baldwin, a television producer, in 2007. The couple has 2 sons and a daughter, and they live in London. Holly Willoughby responds to Phillip Schofield. Holly was shaken after the revelations about her co-host, Phillip Schofield, finally came to light. The aftermath of Schofield's exit, marred by his admission to having an affair with a younger colleague, made headlines and sent shockwaves throughout the country. There have also been rumors and speculation that Holly knew about this incident but kept quiet about them. Upon her return to This Morning, Holly Willoughby addressed the audience with an opening statement that was both heartfelt yet fraught with complexity. She acknowledged the strangeness of her position, sitting on the familiar set of This Morning without her former co-host, Phillip Schofield. She confessed to feeling shaken, troubled, and let down, a sentiment many viewers might relate to, considering the recent events. She took a moment to address the elephant in the room, acknowledging the support and love that the This Morning family, including the viewers, had shown to someone who had been untruthful. She referred to Schofield's decision to resign from ITV and step down from a career he loved, a process she admitted was a lot to handle for everyone involved. Her return and her statement elicited mixed reactions. Some viewers found her speech patronizing, taking to social media to voice their criticism. Some even compared her statement to a national period of mourning, expressing their disinterest in the internal affairs of the show. Willoughby and Schofield were a popular on-screen duo, having co-hosted for 14 years. Their chemistry was palpable and contributed significantly to the show's success. Schofield's departure, therefore, not only marked the end of an era, but also raised the question of who could fill his shoes and create the rapport that Holly and Phil had shared. She's since been hosting the show with other presenters, Ben Shepherd, Alison Hammond, and Dermot O'Leary. The show has gone on, but there's been quite a lot of stigma against Holly, which she didn't have before. In the midst of all this drama, a recent event occurred which has shocked Holly. Man arrested with plot to kidnap and murder. Holly Willoughby has recently found herself at the center of a terrifying kidnap conspiracy. A 36-year-old man from Harlow, Essex, was apprehended by law enforcement authorities following the discovery of suspicious electronic communications that allegedly outlined a plot to abduct and inflict serious harm on the beloved television host. The man who is currently being held in custody has no known connection to Willoughby. The apprehended individual, identified as Gavin Plum, is a security officer at a shopping precinct in Harlow. Following his arrest, he was brought before the Chelmsford Magistrates Court on charges of solicitation to commit murder and incitement to kidnap. Law enforcement officials reportedly found a series of threatening messages on Plum's electronic devices, indicating a plot to kidnap and seriously harm the presenter. The messages allegedly contained details of a plan to abduct Willoughby, which involved a third party who was due to arrive in the UK from the United States. Upon learning of the alleged kidnapping plot, Willoughby opted to withdraw from her hosting duties on This Morning. The news came as a shock to viewers who were initially left in the dark about the reason for her sudden absence. In response to the threat, a round-the-clock police guard has been stationed outside Willoughby's London home, where she lives with her husband and her 3 children. Law enforcement officials have reassured the public that the safety of any potential victim is a top priority. Willoughby's co-hosts on This Morning expressed their shock and sent their support following the news of the alleged kidnapping plot. Alison Hammond and Josie Gibson, who filled in for Willoughby on the show, sent their love and biggest hugs to her and her family. ITV has voiced its shock at the news and pledged its full support to Willoughby and her family during this distressing time. This incident comes after a tumultuous year for Willoughby, who's been a presenter on This Morning since 2009. She faced public scrutiny after being accused of skipping the queue to pay respects to the late Queen, a charge she fervently denied. Fans of Willoughby have expressed their concern and support on social media, with many voicing their shock at the disturbing news. Others have praised ITV and law enforcement officials for their quick response and the measures taken to ensure Willoughby's safety. The investigation into the alleged kidnapping conspiracy is ongoing, with Essex police stating they're treating the matter as a credible threat. As the situation continues to unfold, the focus remains on ensuring the safety and well-being of Holly Willoughby and her family. Now it's time to hear from you. How did you feel when you heard the horrific news about the threats against Holly Willoughby? Let us know in the comments section below.